Greetings. I'm the Reverend Jen Fenner of Epworth United Methodist Church. We continue with the book of James in chapter 2 this week. Starting with verse 5, we hear James tell us, "Listen, my dear brothers and sisters, has not God chosen those who are poor in the eyes of the world to be rich in faith and to inherit the kingdom he promised to those who love him? But you've dishonored the poor. Is it not the rich who are exploiting you? Are they not the ones who are dragging you into court? Are they not the ones who are blaspheming the noble name of him to whom you belong?" James's letter gets more and more specific. And in verses 5 through 7, James first of all lays out just a statement, not a question, that it is the poor in the eyes of the world who tend to be rich in faith, meaning that there is something about the accumulation of wealth that makes it more difficult to depend on faith, to grow in faith, to stand in faith. Jesus said some similar things when he talked about that it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich person to enter the kingdom of heaven. I don't think it's meant to be read in an accusatory kind of way. I think it's meant to be read in a way that enables us to see how our own access to power and to stability and to resources tends to stand as an obstacle to acting and living in faith. James then goes on from that statement to talk about the ways that many times it is the people who are wealthy or in power who exploit, who are responsible for creating the systems and structures of justice, the ones who at times go against the name of the Lord. James's words can be hard, but I think as we look at them in the light of who we are as Christians, we're called to be very, very attentive to the way in which our wealth and our stability need not get in the way of our faith. How might you and I take risks today that our faith would continue to grow? How might you and I be aware of the places that there is exploitation happening, the places where people are being dragged into court? And how might you and I, as we are attentive to those realities of the world, ask God to work in our lives such that we would grow in our faith and in our ability to act with faith on the side of those who God is standing with? Lord, thank you, even for the hard messages that remind us of the importance of being attentive to what we really put our faith in. God, today I invite each of us as we walk with you to have new revelations about how we might take a risk in faith. And I ask God that you would continue to teach us what it means to depend on you and you alone. In Jesus' name.